Hello, welcome back to another episode of Crafting with Evie. So, I found this. This is an old story. Actually wanted to post this on YouTube. See if maybe I can kind of get it published and get people's opinions on how they like the story. I made the story about I want to say 6 years ago. So that's actually my maiden name. And, I'm actually divorced now, so a lot of things have changed since I made this. This is all hand drawn by me. Came up with the story, and actually it's around my area, kind of what we're doing, because I drive a school bus too on the side, besides doing lots of art. So I wanted to read you my What's Beyond the Farm story. I know usually I do a lot of crafts, but I actually wanted to post this out there too, just in case. I know kids are home still. If you want to read this, you want your kid to listen to a story. So here we go. What's Beyond the Farm by Elizabeth Oliver, which is me, Crafting with Evie. Evie is just a nickname I have. So, okay, so this is the first page. It says, goes, once upon a time, on a farm in Owego, which is not that far away from me, lived a pig named Peter. Peter was very happy to live on the farm, but he wondered if there was more out there. There's little Peter. And I love how I did the barn there. Peter ran to his friend Harry the horse. He was a young horse that loved to play in the field. Peter asked Harry, "What do you think is out there beyond the farm?" And that's all hand drawn by me many, many years ago. Harry thought about it and he said, "There is a forest at the end of my field." Peter asked Harry if there was anything else he thought was out there. Harry said, "No, but maybe someone else might know." Peter asked, "Like who?" Harry thought and said, "I know, Oliver the owl would know. He lives at the big tree at the end of the field." So Harry's sitting here thinking about his friend Oliver the owl. They made it to the big tree. Harry yelled, "Oliver, are you home?" I love the tree there. Oliver the owl peeked out of his hole and looked like he was sleeping. As he took a step out, he yawned. There he is, stretching his wings. He had stretched his wings out and moved his head from side to side. He looked down and saw Harry and his friend he did not know. He didn't know. He said, "Harry, what can I do for you?" Harry asked if he could tell him and Peter about the world beyond the farm. He told them of big cities, right there, big cities, big bodies of water, and big mountains. Peter asked Oliver if there were other farms out there. Oliver said yes. They both thanked Oliver for everything they were told. As they got closer to the farm, Peter heard his mom calling him. Peter told Harry, "I'll see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow." Excuse me. I love the pig butt. And I still love my barn there. As Peter was laying next to his mom, he told her about what he learned today. Peter's mom was surprised to hear how much he knew. "Wow, I didn't know you knew that," she said. That's Peter's mom. Never gave her a name. Peter told his mom that he learned it all from Oliver the Owl. As he fell asleep, he was thinking about what was beyond the farm. The big cities, the big body of water, the mountains, and other farms. The end. And that's Peter just smiling. So that was a little story. And I also came across some drawings that I did before. Just wanted to share them with you. I just put them actually in my current sketchbook because there wasn't many drawings and I wanted to preserve them. So just added that to it. It's all Winnie the Pooh characters, pretty much Roo, Tigger, and I'm not sure what the Hufflepuff's name is. I'll have to look it up. But yeah. And then I actually want to show you what else I have been doing. I was in quarantine for a while because they thought I might have had what's going around, but I was tested negative, so yay! So I can be free and I can actually go back to work. So let me show you what I was working on so you guys can have an idea too. So yesterday, the 15th, I drew all out of watercolor a sunflower. They're doing something on Facebook. I'm through the watercolor enthusiast page. I decided to do doing a prompt of sunflower, so I did this one, and then I did this one with my ELO markers, which I think this turned out wonderful. I used a prompt, and if you are watching this from my Facebook channel, you already seen these pictures. Here's a bear that I did out of watercolor sticks from my scrawler box that I got back in actually it's the June scrawler box, but I got it in July on my birthday. So I wanted to redo it because it's still spirit animals. I tend to look towards bears. I've been loving bears lately. So let me show you another one. I did some more drawings. I loved how this was the first ELO marker one I did of a panda. I've been loving drawing pandas. I've been loving it. So I'm actually going to do more today and then put them in my sketchbook, and then I'll do another video showing you guys those. And then I also draw a panda, a bear. These are all like tutorials how to draw animals that I have a book on. I'm just drawing them, get my hands loose, and I loved how they turned out. So I actually put them in my sketchbook. Excuse me. Then I drew 2 more bears that were in these books. I drew an alphabet tour that you probably already seen, but if you haven't, I was going backwards a little bit there. But